motorcycle, I may have like swerved him off the road.
So you attempted?
Huh? 92?
92?
I'm lit.
No, we ain't got no hot dogs for this little baby. Y'all can get out, bro.
Into the open dating market with a baby from a man you say wasn't good enough.
The worst thing you've done to an ex?
Probably like out of him. He just basically made me look bad. I'm like, you're not gonna make me look bad, simple.
What's the worst thing you've done to an ex?
I got my leg back.
What you do?
Nah, I don't want to go into detail. Let's just say that me and his homeboy was cooling it.
What was the worst thing you've done to an ex?
I made out with his best friend
In front of him?
in the same room. I don't know if he was looking.
What is the worst thing you've done to an ex?
Cheat on him to get my leg back.
So he cheated on you first.
He cheated on me the whole relationship, and then I found out, so I got my leg back.
What's the worst thing you've done to an ex?
Bro, I cheated on that man like too many damn times. I literally responded to every single person that texted me that was fine, and I just didn't give a.
Come on now, dog.
How about you? What's the worst thing you've done to an ex?
I texted his best friend right after we broke up.
Come on, man.
What is the worst thing you've done to an ex?
We're both cheaters.
How many times did you cheat?
More than like 6 or 7.
On the same guy?
Not the same person you're saying?
Yeah. 6 times.
Yeah.
Why did you just leave? What is the worst thing you've done to an ex?
Punched him.
Did you hurt him though?
I'm sure it didn't feel good.
I don't know, man.
Come on, I'll be in that too. Stop playing.
What about you?
Same thing.
Punched him?
Yeah.
Hold on. How about you?
Talked to a guy's brother.
And then I ended up dating the other brother.
You dated the other brother too?
Yeah.
And they allowed that?
No, he was really sad.
What's the worst thing you've done to an ex?
His best friend. That's all I'm gonna
Why do you
say.
do that? What's the worst thing you've done to an ex or a guy you were talking to?
Probably up with the girl he was talking to.
Hooked up with his girl.
Yeah.
What's the worst thing you've done to an ex?
I'm peaceful.
Really?
Peaceful as fuck. I move on.
What's the worst thing they've done to you?
Hey, I'm in the military, and I shipped off, went to basic training, and my ex cheated on me while I was gone.
What is the worst thing you've done to an ex?
Oh, that's a good one. I was in like my dad's girlfriend's Jeep. He was on his motorcycle. I may have like swerved him off the road.
So you
He's fine,
attempted...
No.
What is the worst thing you've done to an ex?
Ooh, I actually tried to run my husband over. I tried to get with my car.
Like attempted murder type?
And feminists say that men are the only problem in modern dating, when all of these women will cry and play the victim if the man gave them an equal and brutal response to their actions.
I'm telling you, these men nowadays don't understand. What you won't do for me, another man will. Don't get me started on them. Did you see what A$AP Rocky did for Rihanna? Oh, yes, I love it. That's the kind of man I need. That's what I'm talking about.
That's a little different.
How is that any different, Brandon? Give me one good reason.
You don't look like...
Watch what you about to say next. Because I will smack both your lips off your face. You better watch your mouth.
I'm just saying, you're not Rihanna.
What you mean I'm not Rihanna? We both are Pisces, okay? We have the same sign. What are you talking
y'all
about?
ain't got the same face.
Oh, hell no. The audacity. Little boy, guess what? You not Morris Chestnut, so now what, stupid?
I never said I was Morris Chestnut.
You will never be Morris Chestnut, you ugly certified bum. Big
Okay,
bum.
That's cool. I don't have Morris Chestnut expectations.
You better
what
not.
I'm
So you saying
like,
I should just settle? I should never dream big and just settle for
I'm just
nothing.
saying, like, we're all like regular people.
You mean
We should
regular?
Look at celebrities who live a way different lifestyle than us and try to compare.
No,
like,
you just want me to settle for a bum dude.
No,
These
I'm
dudes
not.
is really gay. I demand all the finer things in life, and I will not settle for less.
I'm just saying, the situation we're in right now in life.
What you mean situation?
You might not find like that A$AP Rocky.
Don't
you might
do
settle
that.
for, when you get a chance, Rocky,
Stop
something like
using your
that.
little
Like
air quotations to disrespect me. Don't do that. He just mad because he's not Morris Chestnut, you ugly certified bum. They probably love you at the homeless shelter, Mr. Captain Bum. There's Morris Chestnut and Morris Nipple Nut. Guess which one?
The wrong use of social media is the cause of this disease. But still, a lot of blame lies with modern women who have deluded themselves into thinking that they only deserve the best.
8 times 6.
8 times 6.
Yes, ma'am. 8 times 6, Miss Liz. Huh?
8 times 6,
92?
92.
I'm lit.
Liz.
Nah, don't use that as an excuse.
Liz. 3 times 7.
21.
21, that's great.
21?
7 times 3. Okay, we can't do it. 8 times 5. 8 times 5, honey. 8 times 5. Huh? I want you to know this so bad.
Next time you come to my house, bro, come by yourself, bro. I ain't say you could bring your baby over here. What is wrong with you? That's not what we doing. That's not what we doing. You gotta go.
You know I got a baby. You know
So
I
what?
got a baby.
So what?
You know I got a baby.
So what, bro? That's not what I'm doing. I promise that's not what I'm doing, bro. Next time you come over here, come by yourself, bro. No babies allowed at my crib. I ain't gonna lie to you. No babies allowed.
I ain't allowed over here. My baby ain't allowed.
So what then? Go ahead on. You know what we was finna do, but you gonna bring your baby up here. Now he all in the way, bro. All in the way. What? No. No, you're not. You're not finna just do nothing.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. You're not finna
You got
just do
some hot
nothing.
dogs in there?
No, we ain't got no hot dogs for this little baby.
Alright.
Y'all can get out, bro.
I'm not going nowhere.
What don't you understand, bro? I'm steady having to tell your ass, bro. Come by yourself, bro. When you coming to my crib, bro. Don't bring your baby. Why you don't drop the baby off with his daddy? Steady on crying and shit. No. Not gonna lie to you. No, I cannot, bro. Shit, irritating. Go ahead, put your shoes on. I'm finna drop y'all ass off, bro. Go ahead on. Don't touch my hot dogs, bro.
He did the right thing because he has no responsibility towards that kid, and if he shows a little bit of compassion towards that child, then that woman will be all over him and only use him for her benefit.
You cries on TikTok, but sometimes being a single mom is hard because you don't have anybody else to rely on except for yourself. It's just me, and sometimes it's hard, and that's real.
It's kind of a long story. I'll try and see if I can fit it in 60 seconds. So we met in our early 20s. We got married at 27, and we did not have the connection and the chemistry that we should have, if that makes sense, in like the bedroom. And I married the nice guy, and he married the hot girl. And we were best friends. Got along so well. We did not fight. We got along so well. But after 14 years together, 12 years married, that lack of chemistry and connection became a huge hole in our marriage. And we filled it with other people. So it was just, our marriage had run its course, and we had our kids together, and that's awesome. And he's happily remarried, and that's great. And I'm happy for him. Okay, so my divorce post is not rare. Yeah, so did I know before I got married? Of course I did. I was 27 when I got married. I was 26 when I got engaged. You think you know everything in your 20s, and everyone had told me my entire life, passion fades, passion fades, passion fades. So I took that as, you didn't need it. If it fades, why do you even need it? Better off to marry the nice guy, right? I had dated all the douchebags in my 20s and had my heart broken, so I was like, I'm gonna go with the nice guy. And to be perfectly honest, he'd been a nerd in high school. He'd never gotten the pretty girls. And I think he married me because I was beautiful. I am beautiful, you know? And we were best friends. Best friends. And that carried us along for a long time until it didn't. All right, here's a little story. Fellas, pay attention. So I don't just do hair, I actually own a salon. And one of my other stylists has a client, and every time she comes in to get her hair done, which isn't all the time, but it's often enough, her husband gets there hours before her to drop off a box of chocolates for her. This man leaves his home, goes to the chocolate store, which is 2 doors down, buys this woman a box of chocolates, and drops him off at the salon. So when his wife gets there, her stylist presents her with a box of chocolates, and she gets her hair done. Now, I don't need you to be exclusive with me, but I'm looking for that level of commitment. I'm looking for a man who's going to bring me chocolates to my hair appointment. Or coffee.
That man deserves someone better than her, and he now has that better person. While she thought of herself as some kind of a catch, so now she is lonely and miserable, and both of them deserve their outcomes respectively.
Why didn't you marry the man you chose to have a child with?
He wasn't good enough for me.
What I need you to understand, on the open dating market, you come into the open dating market with a baby from a man you say wasn't good enough for you. To us, to men like myself, to men with good sense, that would say she is a poor judge of character because she gave a man the highest honor a woman can give any man on the planet, a child. And then she gave a man who wasn't good enough for her a baby. Sorry, ma'am.
I'm allowed to make poor judgments.
You are, but the world does not owe you understanding. First of all, your child is your least of your problems. Because you can get your up here and be emotional and talk loud, that's going to overcome the fact that you made a baby with a dude that you say ain't good enough. That's your problem. The world does not owe you understanding. And you sound like you need a whole lot of damn therapy because you're far too angry about you chose to do. You can't make this
To the smell man. Excuse me.
Yes, ma'am.
You didn't see me flagging you down?
No, ma'am, I did not.
Okay, I was flagging you down. And by the way, I want you to hear this. Okay, I need to see Greg's mail. Greg Harrison.
Who are you?
I'm his fiance.
Okay. Do you have a request?
Yeah, I need his mail.
That's not his mail. I just pulled this from the blue box. That's not how this
Okay,
works.
so why didn't you stop when I was trying to flag you down?
Like I said, ma'am, I didn't see you.
Okay, so can I have his mail? It's
No,
important.
That's not how that works, ma'am. I can't just give you the mail.
Well, I need it.
Okay, so you can go to his house and get it.
See, this is a problem I'm having with him. What is your name?
My name is Troy Aikman, ma'am.
Okay, and I need to see your identification. So I need to report this in.
Not required to give you any identification.
You see what's going on here? This is what I'm talking about. Okay, I asked you nicely, can I see his mail because I'm his fiance?
But you're asking me at an industrial park, not even close to where his house is.
If you would have just stopped where I was at.
You're telling me you're in a fight with your man, and you say, babe, I just don't even want to talk anymore, give me some space. And he actually gives you space.
I don't suppose that the outcome of this little scenario is that the woman was pleased that the man listened to what she had to say, respected her wishes, and gave her that needed space, is it?
Like, obviously I want to talk.
Based on what? The words that one used? Oh, no, wait. This is one of those instances when men are actually supposed to be mind readers and know what some women actually mean instead of the words that actually come out of their mouth.
Like, obviously, I want you to, be like, no, like, we're talking.
Then obviously, a person should use the words that they actually mean to express their feelings, wants, and desires. What a fantastical idea.
Was I not clear?
No, in point of fact, one was being the very opposite of clear. One was not only being vague, but acting in such an infantile manner as to seemingly encourage men in some cases to completely disregard what some women have to say when it comes to their wants and needs. Oh yes, I couldn't see what could go possibly wrong with that.